Everyone, welcome. No intro for this man. We know him as the great Ivan, the rinseless God, and now he's going to do a Q&A with us. Ivan, thanks for coming on and doing a Q&A with us. I appreciate that.
Well, thanks for having me. Normally I do this with Christine on the Detail Chick channel, and she's just really overworked this week, and said she couldn't
I do this with Christine.
couldn't come on, or didn't feel like doing it this evening. So I thought, hey, Eddie, what about you? So next week we'll be back on Christine's channel, but for now we're on Eddie's channel.
We just did an interview with Sock. I know you've been helping him a lot, and then we'll get into the Q&A. You were his coach, right? You did a lot of his stuff, teaching him how to be a detailer.
Well, not how to be a detailer, but how to just the business aspect of it. So,
all right, everyone, let's get the questions popping for Ivan. This is a rarity. Ivan, I'm assuming you're cool with any questions being answered, right? This is
exactly
my channel. Ask whatever you want in chat. Thank you all for jumping over. Let's get rolling. What we got?
Well, lots of shout outs for Christine. So there you go. Yeah.
Mary, you ain't lying, dude. I look like a big whale with no hair. Wait, does whales have hair, Ivan? You know about this kind of life.
I have no idea. I've never, had a opportunity to go up close to a whale. So.
No questions, Ivan. We don't have any questions in chat so far. So I got a few questions while we're waiting. So when we're doing you had your Veloster that you just got, right? Your Hyundai.
Yeah.
You put you put the 5-year and 3-year on it. Can you tell us why you decided to go that route versus just doing an 8-year?
Well, a lot of people were actually we put the 8-year in the.
Eight.
I think we put the 8. Anyways, we'll have to look at the video. But anyways, a lot of people were asking if the coatings could be stacked. So I wanted to give it a try, see how it worked, and whether it was worth doing. And yes, it is worth doing. They're working really well. So.
Right here, Ivan, we got a question.
Yep.
Waterless wash update. Where are we at?
Hopefully next week.
Next week. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, Ivan.
Yep.
Ivan, any thoughts on tax system products?
I haven't tried many of them. The ones that I tried were okay. They're not bad, but it is what it is. If you like them, then they're great.
We got Felix here with a question.
Yep.
Was this a question or like? He said he finds that it cleans better, drops the dirt off the sponge way better. I also think the Absolute is slicker and smells. I think better is what he's saying. And then he said this.
Follow-up question. So he got cut off. Is there room for improvement in the DIY detail lineup? Definitely. Every chemical is not it's not cut in stone. We are always looking for improvements.
We got one. So there is room for improvement is what he's saying. Any Amazon updates, Ivan?
Yes. We hopefully will go live tomorrow for a few items, and then they'll slowly roll out.
Whoa, wait, you heard it here again first. EC Details going live on Amazon, DIYdetail.com.
Maybe. That's the plan.
Maybe eventually. I'm hoping for anything. Ivan, they want to know, is there any new products planned for DIY over the next year besides waterless?
Yes.
Is that how you're gonna...
Yeah, no, there's a few. Working on a few different things. So
he said yes. That's the best answer I've ever heard. Yes.
Yes.
What color is the rinseless wash?
You probably mean the waterless. The waterless is blue. Our rinseless is yellow.
Sorry,
I already know, Joey. So
says I couldn't pass up the free batteries on the Milwaukee 15 at Home Depot. Just an enthusiast here, but am I in for trouble, or is this a good first-time polisher? I could always sell it.
That's an excellent first-time polisher. Good choice. It works very well, and now you'll be able to get a rotary as well to go with that as you perfect your polishing.
Okay, so I do have the Milwaukee 15 that we used in your training that you came down. Yeah, I do like it. I'm going to be way honest here. It is pretty vibrating at the 3,000 RPM mark. Just could be my polisher. Probably needs
It needs to go up to 36 to get rid of the vibration.
Okay.
Yeah.
36.
You put it up to the next notch. Tim, yes, you can get DIY detail products in Hawaii from Shay's Luxury Auto Detailing. And if you go on the DIY Detail Facebook group, there is the pinned post has a link to all our distributors, and you'll find the link to his store there.
This is a comment based on what you said. Yes.
Yeah.
We have, how would you compare Incredible Suds to Car Pro Reset for maintaining a ceramic coating? Hey, John.
You can answer that one, Eddie.
I've
never used Reset, so.
All right. He was only asking me because he knows I'm working on this test for my channel, and I bought every single soap. So I'll Incredible Suds. And here's what I compare. I like the slickness of Incredible Suds. I like that I could go 1 ounce into a foam canning and I still get thick suds. I like that it's a little bit, it's considered pH neutral, right? But at 8.5, I get a real good cleaning power of it. And I could spike it. Maybe I'm not allowed to do this. I spike it with all clean.
Yep.
If I want to hit it. For me, Reset, I think Armor Detail Supply Shampoo Plus is better than Reset. Cheaper too.
Good. Toto, yes. that is another one. So yeah. Mario Santana, can you share the process for cleaning interior with microfiber and a DA? What speed and product? Yeah. So I like, first of all, it's for leather that you're going to use the microfiber, and the DIY wool pad also works great for that. But that being said, speed 3 or 4, and you just want to keep a bit of backing plate rotation, no pressure. And the product Interior Clean Protect works well. Some of the foaming interior cleaners work well. Whatever interior cleaner you like will do the job.
Hey, I mean, we got one here that says, well, I don't know what Toto meant by Veros, but we know that's going down the drain. All right, let's go here. I don't know how to answer that.
Oh.
It says, I already have an OptiCoat Pro on my truck.
Yep. What DIY product would you suggest to put on after a rinseless wash? Ceramic gloss.
All day.
Yep.
Would you do quick beads on that too, or?
Yeah, but he's doing a rinseless wash, so ceramic gloss is a better choice with the rinseless wash. Any chance on the 7-inch red polishing pad, Tim? I'm going to say no on that one. There's not many people using 7-inch pads anymore, and I know the reason you're asking this. A lot of rotaries say that they're 7-inch, but they don't come with a backing plate. So you can buy whatever size backing plate you want and put whatever size pad you want on it. Most of our pad sales are 5-inch. I prefer 6-inch myself, and when I'm doing some industrial stuff, I use an 8-inch. But in the case of the DIY pad, since we're aiming it more for the general public, 3, 5, and 6 are the sizes we're keeping.
I got a question because I'm here next to you. Not next. I wish I was next to you because I'll be eating bacon and fried cheese. But listen, your red pad, your red polishing pad has been a successful. It's a big hit. Yeah. It's all over the internet. Are you going to come out with a 3-inch variant of that?
Yes.
Praise God. Hey, you heard it here first. EC Details. Thank you, Ivan. How about a 2-inch? Can we get a 2-inch? Nope. Okay.
You can buy a 6-inch and cut it yourself.
Dang it.
You know how to do that, Eddie. I showed you. DIY air freshener sprayable in the future? Maybe. It's not it's low on the priority list. We'll put it that way. FitX. How much all clean do you put in your foam cannon, Eddie?
If I'm doing a pre-wash where I want to like let it sit for a little bit, I always put like 1 ounce and then 1 ounce of Incredible Suds and about 18 ounces of water. So I feel like if I'm using the MJJC, almost to the top, shake it, and then I spray it on.
Yep, good. Yeah, 2 to 4 ounces is a good number to play with. Detailing Made Simple sock, by the way, great video just before this one, so you can go, if you didn't see it, you can go back and watch that one on this channel. I like the pH balance of Incredible Suds. Cleans a bit better than Reset. Okay, thanks. The Hendy, how do you pronounce that, Eddie? You're Spanish.
I'm Googling it while you answer the question.
Okay. He was able to experiment with quick beads. Can it be applied with a polisher? Yes, you could. Like you do with ceramic gloss. So the softest pad you have, and you can apply it that way. It would work. Detangling is simple. Ivan never tried it, but can spray quick beads on a wet panel and dry with a drying towel. Love the crazy slickness, or do I need to water activate quick beads? You can use it that way. It's not the most efficient way of using it, but definitely it can be used that way.
You had us do ceramic gloss on a polishing. All right, we did. Do you remember this car we did during training? We had a car that sucked, right? It was pretty gnarly. You had us put ceramic gloss on a red pad and put it on. Did you do that? I always want to ask you in person, but at that point in time, we had did like 4 cars, and then I was, I was tired. What was the why behind that, and then what benefits is that versus just putting it on?
It gives you a little more gloss and a little more durability, because now you're working it more into the clear coat way of putting it. The other thing that it's doing is that pad is actually polishing a little more. So you can just put water on a pad and it's going to increase the gloss of the paint. So by having the quick beads or the ceramic gloss on there, it's going to activate it a little more, get a little more gloss out of your paint.
We did both, and they both worked.
Yeah, and that silica, well, it needed it.
I'm interested. I'm interested in this question, Ivan.
Favorite place to order poutine? That is La Cantine chez Ben on Rue Principale in Granby, Quebec.
You lost me at poutine, and I was like, that sounds great.
Yeah, it is. So Sock wants a 3-inch red pad as well. IFP, I did the red pad the other day, and I have never done a jeweling in my ears, and I will say that the red really did make the gloss amp up. Yeah, definitely. That's why I designed the pad. Just to those of us that want just that little extra gloss, that little extra bling, that's what the pad can do for you. And it's such a fun pad to use.
Oh, Ivan, we got to stop for a second. Shout out to Dean. Yep. He didn't have to do that again. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's going to a Hook a Brother Up fund after this. Get some ice cream. We're right here, Ivan. So when I clean my glass, I see I leave small little microfiber. How do I prevent this from happening when driving at night? I see lots of it.
So first of all, get yourself the oldest, most demoted microfiber towel you have and use that to clean your windows. They don't have any more lint to give. The other thing is decontaminate your windows. There's a good chance that you have contamination on your windows that you're not getting rid of. So on the inside, as long as you don't have tinted windows, if you have factory tint, that's fine. But if you have a film on your windows, you don't want to do this. But you can use a magic eraser or even 4-aught steel wool on your inside windows, or you can even use the clay towel if you wanted to.
All right, what we got next, Ivan? It says, I want to venture into, I don't know if that, I love you, Mario. I have no idea what you're saying. Will you ever come out with a metal polish? Yes, please.
It is something we're looking at, but metal polishes, I've tried maybe 50 different metal polishes in my life. They all seem to work the same. So, it's not a big priority. Every metal polish that I've used works. So it's not a necessity in the industry. So FitX has a follow-up to his question. Is the slickness a priority, or you have ever for the 2.0 version of rinseless? Personally, I find it slick as it is, but we prefer to have a rinseless that leaves absolutely nothing behind. When you have a polymer rinseless that leaves something behind, that polymer gives you that slickness. So something like Absolute or ONR is going to give you a little more slickness than a surfactant-based rinseless wash. So not having the surfactants or not having as many polymers and having the surfactants, we can't really do slickness unless we go to a rinseless that has some form of ceramic or wax in it, which is coming.
And then we said, I want to venture into a 2-step using rotary and gold polish. Can I use a wool pad with the rotary, and what speed, 1 or faster?
Speed 1. And the wool pad is best used on a DA, but it can be used on a rotary.
And then we have here Fried curd, cheese, and hot gravy poutine. It's amazing when done right. You ain't lying.
Correct.
You are not lying.
Shine and preserve detailing. Any update on including a small sticker in the coating box for the door jamb? If I could have a field for date and 3 check boxes to state which coating was applied. Good idea. Haven't even thought of that. So yes, that we'll put it on the to-do list. Mario and Humberto, Felix, what is the last part of a product release like wireless wash? Is it the manufacturing, the chemistry? Chemistry is the first part. Then it's sit and wait. First of all, we have to just put it on the shelf and see what happens. Next is labels, legalities, getting the UPC codes or the UPC symbol. All of that fun stuff takes time, takes energy, takes money, but mostly takes time. And then Humberto saying hello to everyone, and vice versa.
We got this. We got this one.
So Felix, oh yeah, that's the one I just answered.
We have this. We have hellos. We have this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we have a wax coming. So a separate liquid wax on the way, and but a rinseless with wax. We're probably going to skip over that and go strictly to a rinseless with ceramic.
The questions have stopped. What do we have here? We have
Humberto that just got home, stopped driving, so now he's saying hello to everyone. So thanks, Humberto. Nice to see you back.
Ivan, what would you tell someone just starting off that had $200? They only knew of your site and Chemical Guys. What would you tell them to buy for $200 to start a detailing business?
Rinseless wash. Yeah, rinseless wash, ceramic gloss, legacy sponge, a wheel and body brush, a bit of all clean, tire shine, and some microfiber towels.
Have you ever thought about making a business in a box?
Yes, definitely. With our current warehousing issues, it's a difficult thing to do. So we have this bad habit of selling out of products. So we're working on it. We're desperately working on it.
Felix says rinseless with ceramic would be more than awesome. I agree. I think rinseless with ceramic is the way to go. We have this is for you, Ivan. I have no idea what you guys got going on.
Okay, yeah. And Nick had talked about a carpet product if the interest was there. Any work done, or is this a thought in passing? No, it's more than a thought in passing. It's in R&D at the moment.
Then we have this guy. He finally woke up.
Joey Belinsky, little short guy from California, right? 6'7" or something like that. Yeah, no, Joey, he's got almost the entire DIY lineup. Well, thank you, Joey. It's always a pleasure. And if you'd like to see Joey, he's on the Eddie Cologne channel on the Keeping It Real podcast. That's normally on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at this main channel.
What do we have? Anyone else have questions for Ivan? We get Ivan for the next 28 minutes. Yvan Lacroix in the flesh. He's probably in his bus. He probably just ate bacon and some cheese. Did you eat bacon and cheese today for dinner? What'd you eat?
For lunch, yes. But for supper, I haven't had supper yet. So.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's still early. It's only 9 o'clock. The Chiefs are on. We'll see you later, Tim. What are the Chiefs? They're baseball team?
Football. No,
I have no idea. They could be a hockey team.
No, they're a football team for sure.
Okay.
A football team.
Okay. Alfred Auto Spa would love to see the carpet product come to market. It will. It just takes time. Since we don't white label things, it's a slow process to bring things to market.
That's a lot of money, right?
Yeah. Well, yes, definitely. But if you're white labeling, it's very easy. All you have to do is come up with a label. We have to come up with a product and then the label. So it takes a little more time. Joey, always appreciate the shout outs from Ivan. Didn't even have to slip him a $5 for that. That's very good. No, you never have and never will. Detailing made simple. Eddie if you had to pick 5 must-have DIY products, what would they be? Ooh, good question.
6-inch red pad, 6-inch waffle pad, 6-inch the cutting pad, the gold polish. How many is that? That's 4, right?
That's 4 so far.
4. I'm gonna go with their 5-year ceramic coating. If I could, these are the only 5 things I can have.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hit the rinseless wash.
Cool.
What are yours, Ivan? What are your 5?
Ooh, great question. It's like a parent saying which kid do they prefer.
You got to pick 5.
Wanda or Isabel? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Same sort of question. Not going to happen. Sorry. Eddie, you talked me into getting those DIY coating leveling towels this week. So despite having a hoarder's level of D114 in absolute, I ordered the rinseless finally as well. Thank you, B. Riley.
Nice.
Very good.
Those towels are good, by the way. Those coating towels are my favorite coating towels, period.
FitX, yes. Depending on what the product is, anywhere from $5,000 to $75,000 or $100,000.
Good Lord. You said,
yeah.
Good Lord. I heard $100,000 and I checked out. Like my head blew up.
Yeah. So, in focus Friday, Ivan, would you ever offer empty bottles to purchase? No. I have all my bottles, but one gets broke. It's nice to have a new one if we have gallons already. Yeah, it's basically to sell you an empty bottle with a label and a sprayer. We'd have to sell it to you for almost the same price that we sell a bottle with a product in it.
That's wild too, because the cost of the bottles are expensive. Like especially these, right?
The bottles, the sprayers, and the labels. So,
Ivan asked AJ Bentley to do a video on possible exercises for detailers.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, that's actually a very good one. We'll have to do that. Alfred Autospot, no problem. I understand wanting to do it right. Everything from DIY has lived up to the hype so far, and I know it'll be worth the wait. Thank you. Sock, will you guys ever release limited release products, like example limited edition polishing pads, blue ones? Probably not. Now we do have a limited edition rinseless at the moment because of us selling too much product. We actually ran out of the fragrance that is in the DIY detail rinseless. So if you're buying rinseless now, there's a chance that it will not smell like apples. It's going to smell
grapes.
I have no idea what it smells like. I haven't smelled it. So
I didn't want to do a video on it, Ivan, because I thought that what Jamie was saying to me was coming to realization where my nose is broken, and I go, what is this? It's like grapes, and it messes with your mind because it's yellow. Okay. And I was like, good Lord.
Hey, white grapes. Joey Belinsky, Eddie, which DIY product would you want to see a 2.0 version of first?
Oh, gosh, he would ask this, Ivan. Good Lord, God Almighty. All right, Ivan, hear me out on this. I love our tire lotion. I like the tire lotion's good. I would want it for it to last longer. So we could do something where it can like last longer. That, or if you can make a limited run 2.0 rinseless of like light green, so it matches the apple thing, like the light green color, so it matches the apple fragrance. That would be, I don't know, that, and then that's those two. Those, not even the rinseless. I'm just the color. I'm talking about the tire lotion. If it could last longer, for me, would be one of the best tire lotions out there.
Yeah. Ceramic toppers, don't they mask the properties of a coating? I've heard both yes and no across YouTube. Yes and no. That is the correct answer. So yes, they do change the characteristics of the coating, but depending on the coating you have, we'll just use ceramic gloss as the topper for any coating. On some coatings, it's actually going to improve the water characteristics and all that of the coating, and some coatings it's going to decrease it. So basically, whatever you're using is your last step product, whether it be ceramic gloss, whether it be a wax, whether it be an instant detailer from another company, it doesn't matter. That is what the water sees first, and that's how the water behavior is going to be impacted. It's not damaging the coating in any way, but it may be reducing the hydrophobics or increasing the hydrophobics depending on the coating you have.
Unless you're using like hyper seal, then it does nothing. It's just water. So
Okay.
ooh, keep it real on the logo. All right. Hey guys, I made it back. He says late to the party. Ivan, we got one here from Bruce Kong. He wants to know, Ivan, what do you use to fuse the red and black sponges together? And what's the failure and separation rate?
I don't know what they use. They're made by Lake Country, and the failure and separation rate so far is 0. They've been gluing foams together for decades. They know their stuff. They know how to do it. And in a wash sponge, it's not a high stress situation like, let's say, the Lake Country HDO pads, which have the gray foam and then the colored foam. So if that holds up to a polisher, 21 millimeter DA with someone putting pressure on it, I'm not worried about our sponge in any way, shape, or form.
You said something I want to ask, and then we'll get to the rest of these questions. So, Ivan, why do backing plates or back of pads blow out? What's the reason for the blowout?
Yeah, pressure, and pressure. Those are the three main causes. Other causes will be heat generation caused by pressure, or basically the face of the pad is so loaded that it heats up, and that heat that's generated basically breaks down the foam and turns it into a powder.
Well, you heard it here, folks. If you blow it out, whose fault is it, Ivan? Theirs or your pad? I just want to know. If it's your pad that blows up.
Yeah, definitely not the pad manufacturer. I don't care what pad you're using. If you're blowing out a pad, it's on you.
There we go. You heard it here first. You blow out your pad, you're paying for another one. Have you switched to the gray trigger sprayers, or are they still doing the black ones?
We're back to black.
Back to black. That should be my new logo. I'm doing that for sure. Back to black, Ivan. I'm going to put your face right on it.
There you go.
We have Humberto, great deal. What's this? I always buy a spray bottle of product if I need a bottle for my gallon. That's a good way of doing it.
Very good.
Time to buy more rinseless.
Yeah.
I think you're going to start a trend here. Thank you guys for doing this. I learned so much this summer, Ivan. I fell in love with detailing because of you. Shout out to Yvan Lacroix.
Oh, thank you, Felix. Yes.
When would I think this guy had a question here. Hold on. I skipped it right here. I think we answered that, but
yeah.
Sometimes between now and this week or next week.
Soon and eventually.
If someone is topping with ceramic gloss every so often, how do they know when it's time to recoat the car? That is a great question.
They will never know. And you won't need to recoat the car. So if you're, let's say, every other wash using ceramic gloss, or once every 6 months using ceramic gloss, basically you're extending the life of your coating indefinitely. And it's not your coating that's providing the hydrophobics like we mentioned before. Now it's a ceramic gloss providing the hydrophobics, and the coating is just there as the chemical resistant component of your paint system at this point.
So basically what you're saying is you can offer a 7-year coating to your customer, buy ceramic gloss, have them come in every month. They'll last the rest of their life.
Exactly. I've always said, I can make a ceramic topper last a lifetime, just like I can make a lifetime ceramic coating fail in 30 minutes.
Shout out to those who made it fail for 20 grand. I mean, they want to know you need to clean and reach window cleaner with your. I'm sorry, Rick Smith. Maybe it's me.
How do you need a clean and reach window cleaner with your sponge as a cleaning pad? Okay, so basically, some form of legacy sponge on a stick. Yeah, that would be an interesting thing.
We got Ivan. I really think the red ones look better. We got Ryan saying, "Hey." We got Shine and Preserve Detailing. DIY Detail should make detailing carrier bags. The entire product line could fit in it. It's a great idea.
Yeah. The problem with bags and accessories like that is, again, we're using a 3PL warehouse, and the more SKUs we add, the more problems we add. So we're trying to keep that limited until we have a different, or our warehousing solution gets better.
All right, Ivy, we got, if your 8-year coating starts to oxidize a bit day on on a black car, what's the best method without removing the coating to clean the coating?
Just use the chemical decontamination. So all clean, water spot remover, and iron remover.
All right. How would you say? But Bruce, where's the rest of this? Bruce, where's the rest of this question, Bruce? Moving on. All right.
Oh, you missed one. Tim, commercial is on. How often should you apply ceramic gloss? After every wash, every other? When you feel the need. But no, it's not necessary for every wash unless you're doing a soap and water wash. Then you need it as a drying aid or a drying lubricant. But you don't necessarily need, if you're doing a rinseless wash, once a month. But it's fun to use. So you can use it as often as you want even.
And it smells real good.
Yeah.
Hey family, Humberto, Tim. Okay, we got one right here. Better towel type for applying sealants. Go.
Low nap.
Which one?
Low nap.
Low nap. Do we have any?
Yep.
Do you have any on your DIY site that you use for that?
The green Pearl Weave does a great job for that.
How would you say your coatings compared to Geo Mohs Evo? My only coating reference. That's a great question. I used to use Mohs.
You're actually better to answer that question than I am, Eddie.
So we're on the same page. Mohs is polyxylene. So is the base of your coating. Am I right? Your 5-year or an 8-year?
Yep.
So for me, the application of Mohs is good. The longevity of Mohs doesn't last at 30,000 miles or 35,000 miles. Is how they calculate it. I think right now the DIY 5-year might be a little stouter, but they're both great products. They're both good. Try them both and compare it. But I think the chemistry inside of the DIY line is a little more backed by science, in my opinion.
Yep. Alfred, probably a dumb question. Never a dumb question. I'll give you dumb answers, but there's no dumb questions. Could you top the 8-year coating with quick beads to get the benefits of graphene before delivering to the customer, or would that mess with the coating? If you wait 2 hours, then yes, you can apply quick beads on top.
We got this one right here, sir. These questions keep coming, so it keeps moving the thing up. All right. Runs through my veins. Yeah, boy. All right. To my knowledge, none of the window tools have a sponge.
Yeah. I just use old towels for windows, so I'm a very bad reference for that. Tim Glocklam, thank you. Hey, everyone. Hi, Fred. The Night of Detailing, DIY hands down. Thank you. Fred, in focus. I think the DIY OS is easier to apply and goes a lot further per bottle compared to Mohs, but I put Mohs on my wife's car last year. Okay, good.
I think I installed like 50 Mohs when I was with Gian, like 50 bottles of it. When I first...
The Sean Connery of detailing. Wow.
Hey, look, Ivan, not only are you a GOAT, which means greatest of all time, Ivan, okay? Greatest of all time.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, have a good night, guys. Need to hit the hay now. Very good, Stephen. Well, thank you. And we'll see you next week on the Detailer Chick channel for the same question and answer period.
All right. We're just
lay down some good 5-year coating application tips for the first-time user. Okay, first of all, it's not as difficult as you think it is. It's actually very easy. Don't overthink it. Make sure you're covering the whole panel, and don't be in a rush. You'll get it. It's very simple. So if you can apply a wax, you can apply a coating. It's not difficult in any way, shape, or form. Put the coating down, watch it, look at it. And if your car is white or silver and you can't see the coating, start on the glass. Do a piece of glass, especially the back glass that's tinted, put it on there, and you'll see exactly how the coating is cross-linking and reacting. You put it on, it starts looking like an oil slick on water, and when 50% of that oil slick on water look is gone and you're back to clear, then you just take your leveling towel, level it, your buffing towel, and you're done.
I mean, we got a lot here. So we got some highs. We got called 2 goats. What do you get? See, you're the Billy goat. I'll just be the little goat. And then we got howdy, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to this question. Ivan, what is your favorite car of all time?
Ooh, that's a tough one. But favorite car that I've owned, we'll put it that way, early 70s Volvo P1800 ES.
1970 Volvo. What? I need to find that. Say that again,
Yeah.
Ivan.
So I had a 1973 Volvo P1800 ES. It's the only car I actually kept for more than 3 years.
No way. Wait until I show this picture. They're gonna think you're lying. Next question, Ivan.
It was in British Racing Green. So, Eddie, what's your favorite?
People are gonna think I'm dumb, but it was a 2019 Genesis G80.
Oh, cool.
It had the twin turbo. That's my first car that I could ever afford. The why I love it, Ivan, it was the first car that I could ever afford that was mine, that I didn't have to buy for the kids until someone scratched it and I sold it. My favorite car all the time, it was black. I fit in it. I like a gangster, and it was fast, Ivan.
And it's what got you into detailing too.
Yes. Look, Ivan, I got a picture for the crowd here because I think we have to. I'm pulling it up. You can answer more questions. What do we have up here? Ivan.
Will DIY ever have a dedicated window cleaning? Oh, my hobbies outside of detailing. Building buses, racing. Those are pretty much it. And, kids, grandkids. Will we ever have a dedicated window coating? Probably not. We may in the future, but it really has to stand out for me to be a real window coating. So, that's pretty much it. Mine was British Racing Green, but red is good. Red is cool.
That's a nice looking car, Ivan. I can see you picking up chicks in this car.
Started my detailing business out of that car. So there you go. Or one of my detailing businesses. Triumph Spitfire. David, I actually have a Triumph TR7. It's for sale if you want it. Is it safe to use interior ceramic on plastic mats? Definitely. Yes, very much so. Detailing made simple. DIY better than Moe's, in my opinion. And you need skin to make the slickness. Also, better contact angle. Too much work for Moe's or even CarPro. Okay, thank you. Joy Belinsky. I don't know why it took me so long to try it, but I love using quick beads on grills. Yeah, definitely. Quick beads on wheels, grills, motorcycles, farm equipment. It's just a great, when you can't coat it by hand, quick beads does the job for you.
Oh, this is a great question because we hear a lot of noise in the industry, Ivan, where people are saying that you got to put this fractal spray on it to put the diamond coat on the windshield. Yeah. Like what's real here? Tell me what's real. Does it matter? Is it the same makeup?
So there are some glass coatings on the market that have a different makeup or different chemistry than a regular paint coating. Are they better? Not always. Some of the glass coatings are great. Some are not. Find one you like and use it often. That's, a quote from Mike Phillips. But basically, you want to use one that works for you. And for myself, I rarely use the wipers on the car. So I can get years out of a glass coating. Someone that, even though it's raining, they still use the wipers, they're only going to get months out of glass coating. For me, it's much easier to, coating the car, just to coat the glass at the same time.
I use Owner's Pride windshield coating.
Yep.
Cherry. And so is the BC5.
It's good.
The BC5.
Yeah. Joy Belinsky. Okay, we already did that one.
We're here. 97 Dodge Viper is his favorite. And then we have East.
Nice
Bruce
car.
is saying, EC, we're being lied to. Agree, slap. What is your favorite type of racing, Ivan?
Dirt track. So Northeast Dirt Modifieds. That's my favorite series of racing on dirt. But yeah, dirt ovals. It's a more challenging type of race for the driver and for the team because the track changes literally every lap.
Isn't that the one that you hit each other with, the dirt racing, or is that
No. That's
kidding.
That's a demolition derby. Completely different thing there.
I'm hoping to use my DIY metal coating on my lister this weekend for all the aluminum under the hood.
Oh, nice. Yes. That lister is beautiful, by the way. Well, you can see it in his profile picture. So
is that Fred? Is that your car? Life is
yes,
good to you because I can't fit in that. All right, next one.
Ooh, what's better for a tile shower? Quick beads or ceramic blocks?
Mm.
If you're applying it while you're in the shower, probably quick beads, but not a good way of using it because chemicals and a naked body don't go well together. So no, quick beads I will say is actually the better one because of the water spot resistance.
Every time I think about what you just said, the song comes in my head. Having "Get Closer," ooh, get closer.
Steve Clark, I just used interior ceramic on my WeatherTech mats with amazing results. Yes, it's great. And Interior Clean and Protect also does that. Yes, the dirt track in Granby still exists. It's still going strong. I'm the one of the tech inspectors there, so it's now a NASCAR track, and when I'm in the area, I'm the tech inspector there. But I've been going to that track for 50 some years. Rick Smith, Barefoot Bob McCready, definitely. His son is now racing. Bob's retired, but Bob was a great guy. He'd show up at the track, and the reason they called him Barefoot, everyone would have these big haulers, and he'd show up with an open trailer behind a pickup truck and win the race. So
I don't know who he is, but shout out to Barefoot McCready. Not sure who you are, but we love you.
Yeah, exactly. Steve Clark, interior ceramic for the armrest of my work truck, definitely. Good night, Ryan. Thanks for joining us.
See you, everyone, buddy. See you, Ryan.
Yep. David Boyce. Ivan, would a wax or spray sealant help preserve wooded handles on a brush? Say the blue utility brush. I'm assuming the wood has a plastic clear coat. So yes, if the wood is clear coated, then you can apply a coating, a ceramic, whatever to it. If it's raw wood, then no. Basically, it's going to fracture the coating.
What about varnish? Is that the same as clear coat?
Yeah, pretty much. There are different types of varnish. You have to do a test spot, so very important. But wood, nonetheless, still has a lot more expansion and contraction than metal.
Ivan, what's a tech inspector? Do you inspect tracks?
No, I inspect the cars before and after they race to make sure they're conformed to the rules. So before the race, we check weights, we check measurements on the vehicle, we check safety equipment to make sure it's up to standards, etc. After the race, we can go as far as taking the car apart into 1,000 pieces. I've ripped engines apart, etc., just to make sure that they're legal, so that everyone isn't cheating.
We got another one-off for a ceramic. Hey, I'm not coating anything because you imagine it just the poop just sticking to it. But I haven't answered this question. They want to know.
The 3-year is your best one for that, and that's what I have in my toilet bowl. So yes.
All right, what we got? I know Bob's son Tim. Don't know who that means.
Tim McCready. So yes.
See you in the stock.
Yeah, thank you, Sock.
Ivan, like the FIA at Formula One races.
A little bit, yes. So, and FIA is Fédération Internationale Automobile.
What? Ivan, you can't be dropping Italian or whatever you just said. What?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the International Federation of Automobiles. But yeah. Detailing made simple. Have a good one. Thanks again, Rick Smith. Eddie, you need to get to a dirt track. Yes, he does. If Eddie ever comes east, we're taking him to a dirt track for sure.
Eddie doesn't do dirt tracks, camping, or going on long trips in boats. Just FY, just so we're all clear, Ivan. Just all clear.
You've never been to a dirt track. How do you know?
I feel it inside my bones.
Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, at the track, you do feel it inside your bones. When you have 30 cars accelerating at the same time with roughly about 800 horsepower each, you feel it. Trust me.
I think we answered the toilet bowl one, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think we're going to use the graphene 3-year one. I'm not using
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
I'm just going to poop and wipe, kids.
Use some leftover Geon can coat and coated my wife's new birdhouse. Oh, cool. Good use for it. Super Auto 2K. Only 3 years, Ivan. Me, 2000 Silverado since 2001. 65 Buick Skylark since 2009. Oh, I had a 67. 2008 Scion XB. 2011, and the latest, my 2022 Camaro LT1 that I ordered from the factory. Excellent. Nice car. Yeah. MS, I solely rinseless wash. Is it okay to always use a ceramic detail spray to dry the car? I don't have a ceramic coating. Yes, it is. Not a problem. Enjoy.
Now, this is a different type of question. What would you use to coat a toilet bowl for easier cleaning?
The 3 years ceramic coating.
JV, he's tired. He's been on podcasts all afternoon. This guy.
FedEx is going to have to come to a race in Granby. First race I watched was there. Yes, the track has changed dramatically over the years. Well, the track surface has stayed the same, but stands and restaurants and all that fun stuff. It's an event. So Joey, sounds like I'm buying a coating tonight. Don't forget to use the code, which is... What's your code, Eddie?
Oh, Rinseless 10. I thought it was like Ivan 10. Is it Ivan 10 or New 10?
No, Rinseless 10.
Rinseless 10. Hook a brother up so I can buy diapers.
Yeah, exactly. Rick Smith says, Eddie, I think I will coat that blue Tundra. Cool. Eddie, you got to try a bidet. Yes, they're interesting.
Well, what's a bidet?
You don't know what a bidet is?
Oh, I live in the U.S. Is it Charmin? Ultra Soft, or what are we doing?
Think of it as a pressure washer for your butthole.
No way, bro. That's a violation to all men. No way I'm
No, it's a no wipe toilet experience.
No, thanks, fellas. No.
Yeah. I found that ceramic gloss leaves small dots on the paint. What am I doing wrong? One spray on the paint and one on the towel. I don't spray on the towel each time. You're still probably using too much.
I never heard of that. It could be. Are you doing it outside? Because that white dots usually means like overspray from like polishing, or he's got dirt. Can he have like dirt on his microfiber when he's white? I've never heard of white dots with ceramic gloss ever.
Well, he's just saying dots, small dots. You didn't specify a color, but yeah.
Make sure you turn on the fart when applying. This guy's so stupid.
Yeah, well ventilated for sure.
Yep.
Lots of dirt track racing here in Georgia. Yes. They look like small high spots. Yeah, you're definitely using too much. Butt cleaner, LOL. And HM Auto Detailing, if you ever get to meet this gentleman, super kind gentleman, but in person, he's extremely discreet. So I couldn't even imagine him saying that in person.
Who, me?
HM Auto Detailing, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, I thought you were talking about me. I said, Ivan, you and I spent a lot of time together. You know I'm honest.
Yeah.
A bidet is amazing. You'll never go back. Never.
Yeah.
Bidet equals chemical guy's bucket with water hose attached.
What's the most effective variable to change for increasing cutting on the fly, and why? More pressure, higher polisher speed, or slower arm movement? And the reason why: you're not creating heat. Heat is the antithesis of proper paint correction. Never create heat. Pressure and speed create heat.
We have the cleaner swamp version.
Yeah.
I just played football. All I cared was about football and working. So I didn't really do anything camping wise. I'm from the city, so my dad never went camping. Yeah,
and Super Auto 2K pad washer is like bidet is like a pad washer for your bunghole. That's actually a very good analogy.
But I'm not pressing down, right? Because I'll be awkward. Like, how am I getting this thing started? I need to look up for
a button on the side of the toilet.
Okay. And I get violated for what? 2 minutes? Does it play? All right.
Could I just spray the towel instead, or would it not be enough for drying? Yes, definitely. Just spray your towel. And if you're using it every wash and you're washing 2 or 3 times a week, you may just have an accumulation as well. So you'll need less. The Mac Daddy for the win. FitX, because the dots look like sprayed and did not wipe enough. Yeah, so probably you're just using too much.
Yeah.
HM Auto Detailing, I've never gone camping as well. No, camping is not my thing either. That's why I have a bus. So,
hey, Ivan, have I told you about that one time I went camping? I know this is a Q&A, but there's no more Q&As in here. Have I ever told you about that one time I went camping, Ivan? Listen, I was 37 years old. I'm 38 now. I was 37 years old. My friend from Nebraska bought me undergarments. So anytime you buy a man undergarments, make sure that they come with an explanation as to why you're buying me underwear. So he bought me cold thermal underwear. He took me camping to the woods. He did this because he hated me because I was, quote unquote, his boss. and
Yeah.
he fed me. He cooked on rocks. I ate off of a pine thing. I remember I'm from the city, and he didn't bring the poles for camping, so I'm sleeping inside of a tent with a walker holding it up. And the whole time I'm singing "Jesus Loves Me" because I think I'm gonna get attacked by Krugers. I don't go camping. Never do it again.
Yeah. Fred, no, we're not doing a camping and detailing retreat. No, not going to happen. We can do a glamping and detailing retreat, but not a camping. So
that one time at bank.
Joy is with me on the glamping only. Very good. And we were actually on a mountain this past weekend, Labor Day weekend, glamping with 500 other buses and vans. So definitely, it's a nice experience.
But you got your bus. If you ever get the Yvan treatment, right? So Yvan does trainings. Make sure you got 5 more people. Shout out to Yvan, and he lets you in his bus. His floors are heated. His seats are heated. He has like a queen size bed in there. His bathroom looks like MTV Cribs. He's got like a pull down. He presses a button and a TV comes down, and he makes the best bacon in the world.
Well, thank you, sir. Camping and rinseless retreat, that we could do. No. Getting on the ground is overrated. Okay. Is the CR Spotless a good DI system? Yes. Just be sure to use it sparingly because you go through those cartridges rather quickly.
It says, Joey, make sure you use ceramic gloss on your bunghole too and rags to riches for your posture briefs. Joey, you need a hammock. They don't make hammocks for giants.
Actually, they do, but yeah.
Really? They don't make it for fat people. You sit on a hammock. That tree better be from oak.
Oh, very good. Rick Smith, Eddie, after a dirt race, all the cars in the parking lot are dirty. More business. DIY rinseless, just saying. Yeah, depending on the track. And by the way, his profile picture is a dirt racer. So.
Oh, that's why he know. I was sitting here, Yvan, and I'm thinking like, are we getting trolled? Is this guy like a professional racer that I don't know anything about?
Yeah,
good to know.
Jamie the Cleaner, Christine misses one Q&A and toilet jokes for an hour, almost. Yeah. So, and speaking of Christine, so next week, Detailer Chick, same podcast, same time, but a host that's a little bit smaller than Eddie.
Hey, anyway, this is not taking over that at all. This is just 2 men talking about toilets. All right, what do we have?
No, definitely. Christine just was overworked this week and just couldn't bring herself to do it, which is fine. And thought, since I've already scheduled the hour to have fun and answer questions, who better to have fun with than Eddie? So.
And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, my coffee cup's empty, Yvan. I've been at this desk since 5 a.m. What do we have here? I want to see Jamie Cleaner use quick beans in a foam cannon like he did with Beatmaker. I want to see that too, Jamie.
Yeah.
But this is not PNS. He's not doing it, boys, for the next 4 months. All right, next one.
I'm a mobile detailer. I use hard water at the moment. I work panel by panel. I haven't had any problems. We're wondering if it's worth it for a DI system. No, just use rinseless and you'll be fine.
Shout out to Jamie the Cleaner. He's going for the Grand Bachelor this year, Yvan. So hopefully he wins. Yep. Bring it home for America, buddy. Not shout out to all my UK friends, but I wish Jamie wins. All right.
Yeah. Fred, Yvan will DIY make a metal polish. So apparently you weren't here at the beginning of the show, but no, we might eventually, but it's not something that is a priority because there's a lot of really good metal polishes out there, and we're not reinventing the wheel. So,
Jamie the Cleaner, where's a cheese doodle? Yvan, we have one right here. Once you use a coating towel, you and I disagree on this, but I love you, Yvan.
Yeah.
Do you throw it in a bucket with MF soap, or how much soap do you use? What do you use for coating towels?
So I put it in the bucket that I wash the car with. Let it sit in there for 15, 20 minutes. Basically, every coating company will tell you not to wash the car for a week. They tell you to not wash the car for a week because of the surfactants break down or slow the curing process of the coating. So if you have fresh coating on a towel, you put it in with those surfactants, the coating can't cross-link and therefore won't damage your towels.
I throw them away.
Yeah, we know you do.
USA, Ivan. I'm all about Canada, though. I love you, Ivan. You're my favorite Canadian. Deward's my second, and Pan, when he comes on the channel, he'll be my 1.5. Like
Okay.
that part. All right. He probably lives with Ivan now at Alias. We got Laugh Out Louds. All right, we got 2 minutes here. We got Yvan Lacroix for another 2 minutes. Let's go look. Let's go find out. Ask a question. Let's ask Ivan anything. This is a free zone.
So, Jamie, carpet cleaning items are coming from DIY. It just takes time.
Oh, interesting. Are you gonna have like an? I'm not gonna ask you that. I don't know. Acid, non-acid.
Basically, we're coming out with one product that does the job. It's a enzyme-based cleaner, so we're working on it. Why is ceramic gloss so sexy? I think it's the fragrance. I think that would do it, and it just plain works.
What we have here? Last, yep. I like ceramic gloss for the smell, how easy it is, and then when Ivan was here, you could do things with it that you thought you could never do. I would like to see a wheel coating from DIY, but you know, Ivan, I don't know.
That's not going to happen. Bucky VW, yeah. So to me, when we have a wheel coating, we'll also have a left front fender coating, a right front fender coating. Yeah, no, not gonna happen.
Ivan, if you could make one thing for me, like a special Ivan edition, it would be a logo of your face, right? Yeah. A logo of your favorite drink on the can, with your favorite rinseless that matches it, like the Yvan Lacroix special. I think that would be dope for Christmas. Logo, your logo, face.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're the graphic artist, not me, so go for it.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah. You know what I look like, and you know what I drink. So, DIY carpet cleaner versus Glico. Don't know it. Yeah. Can't answer the question because I don't know what it is.
I mean, we're out of time. What do you think?
Then time to go.
Ivan, I want to thank you for coming on here. This was all short notice. It was done real quick. Ivan, any parting words? Where can they find you? Where can they buy stuff at?
Well, DIY Detail, use code Rinseless10 if you're buying there, and support this channel. Next week, you'll find me Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Detail a Chick YouTube channel, answering questions like these.
All right. Everyone subscribe to Christine's channel. Ivan, appreciate your time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us at short notice. It was a great turnout. Ivan, I'm out. See you, everyone.
Have fun.